Hey everybody, I'm Emery, and you're watching my MQism channel. If this is your first time here, I want to let you know that you are welcome, no matter who you are, where you are, and how you are. I've been off the grid for a little while. Without computer, I've had a little iPhone trying to keep up with what's going on everywhere in the social media. Different trans guys on YouTube is basically, when I have time, that's what I'm watching right now, because I like to keep up with the conversation, but I haven't been able to. So I would like to contribute today. I'm wearing socks. I think I want to be wearing socks. Well, let's do a little introduction of me. I was assigned female at birth. My gender marker reads M now, and I am M. Had top surgery in September, and with Dr. Garamoni in Florida, and it's healing nicely. Working on chest muscle mass, so there's that update. I don't plan on having any bottom surgeries. So I just finished watching Ryan Casada's video about gender and genitalia, and that they don't have anything to do with one another. There's a lot of crap. I feel like there's a lot of anger going on with the way trans masculine people are being portrayed on YouTube. I try to stay very well aware that the only thing I have control over is what I portray, which is my truth. So that's what I talk about. I have a hard time getting over feeling like when someone speaks to a larger audience, when they're on a channel that has more subscribers than me, and they're saying it's something that I don't feel is true, I feel frustration, and all I can do is speak up here now. So I want to talk a little bit about vaginas. So a couple friends of mine have been on a channel with another friend of mine. I'll link those. And they've been talking about genitalias and whether or not that has anything to do with gender. And it does and it doesn't. In a safe space, say if it was me and Ryan Casada and Skylar in a room, we could use whatever words we want to talk about anything, and we would all understand each other because we connect that way, we have similar experiences, we have similar identities. We view gender in similar ways. When I first heard that they were saying vagina pride, I was frustrated, because there's a slogan, some men have vaginas, get over it. And I sat down and I wrote about my feelings toward that, because I didn't like it. That's how I felt. I didn't like it. To me, that says, some men have vaginas, get over it. To me, I assume that the general public who has no knowledge of trans people hears trans men have vaginas, period. And I do not. And I had a conversation with someone who's very involved with this topic online, and they said to me, well, technically, if you're pre-testosterone, you do have a vagina. And to me, that feels like you can say that to me, yes, but I did not identify with that. And I, like biologically, if I go to a doctor, I have to say, yes, this, biologically, by definition. But when you're in a space of learning, a space of friendship, a space of educating about the way we're evolving as a society, I don't think that the message that we want to get across is that technically anything is anything. Because technically it's mine, and it is whatever I say it is. And then, the response to that was, well, you could say that you're hand is a dog, and you can refer to it as a dog, and you can correct people when they call it your hand, and your few close friends that know you and understand and respect that will say, can I shake your dog? But the general population is going to see it as a hand. And that is so far off from what we're talking about. You know, like that's just has absolutely nothing to do with gender or genitalia. And I really think that we're in a space with uh, the LGBTQ community and the media, and we've got pop on our side, we've got some hip hop on our side, we've got a lot of trans artists that are coming up. We've got movies, we've got public figures who have transitioned or have children who are transitioning, and people are getting on board. So when I speak up, I want to speak up in a very general way by just not putting a label and a basis that is just so some men have vaginas, get over it. Because at the same time, you could say some men have little penises, get over it. Like some men have one nipple, like get over it. It's like, yeah, but the basis is like everyone is different, get on board. Not like this is a fact and so you should learn this and take it as that and share it with all your friends and write about it in school and like put it out there and like that's that forever. Because then I'm frustrated. So that's what I'm talking about here now. I don't have vagina pride, but I respect anybody that does. I understand why, but for me, I just don't have a vagina. I have never associated, connected with, felt comfortable with that word being used for my body, and when it comes down to it, the penis and the vagina are not that different, like biologically speaking. So I really think that when someone comes of age to decide what it is that's going on down there, whatever that may be, even if it's non-binary, especially if it's non-binary, that we should be open to that, to everything. I've talked about that in my bottom surgery feels video where I talked about my penis. Nothing really has changed since that video. I've gone through phases, but basically I'm comfortable with my anatomy. I'm comfortable sexually. I'm comfortable size-wise, and that's just me. I don't like the aggression that comes with a statement like that it irks me. So that's where I'm at on that. Again, I have respect for whatever you're feeling about your own body, and I understand, but I don't feel that in my heart or my pants or my head. My outlet has been my music, and so if you're interested in hearing my splatter brain scatter thoughts, then you can subscribe to my music channel, and I'm writing a few songs, and there will be a release sometime when it all comes together, which is not today, but I'll be posting music and tidbits and stuff like that. So, I love you. Do you have any questions? I'm into making more videos. I've got my Mac, I've got this space here. I urge you to check out the free trial by audible.com because it helps me to build my business and share with you. To ask about oils, you can email me at mqism, and I've got bottles and oils and fragrances and stuff for acne and scars and smells and all that good stuff. So Bye.